Hey guys, it's Kriptayto and we are back with some more Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. So it's a new day today and we're off to go to the dining hall. Leave the area. Yes. What? No, action this early on. Please tell me nothing happens. Huh? Was that someone screaming? I think it came from the dining hall. Oh, probably just a false alarm. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. Hina probably doesn't have any donuts left. She's screaming about it. Oh, Makoto, we got a big problem, man. What's wrong? Look. Hiro's finger shook as he pointed. Hina? Toko's gonna... Oh, Genocide Chill is gonna kill her.
Are you okay? What happened?
Do you not see what's happening, Makoto?
She killed her.
She killed her? What do you mean she killed her?
Genocide Jill killed Hina!
Hina is alive and breathing. Right there.
You gotta be kidding!
No, she's not dead. Open your eyes. No way she's dead. Why? What's happened? Whoa, Toko and Hina just all of a sudden they were yelling and then they knocked the pepper off the table. No, not the pepper. And that led to a sneeze. Our giant balloons are a little too perfect, aren't they? I might be flat, but at least mine are real. And look at my shapely collarbone. Doesn't it just totally set you on fire?
Totally not.
Anyway, you totally non-adorable boys, just get her out of my sight, okay? Or else
My beautiful scissors!
I'll start cutting and indulging myself for who knows how long. Oh, okay then. Let's get Hina to the nurse's office. Come on, Hiro. Help me. Sure thing. Woo! She's crazy. Genocide Jack's abrasive laugh chased us out of the room as he carried Hina away. By the time I finished taking care of Hina's injury in the nurse's office, she seemed to have finally gained her composure.
Sorry.
Thank you. Are you sure you're feeling better? Yeah, it really was just a scratch. But still, that was super close. If I hadn't yelled out, you'd be dead right now. It's all thanks to me, you know. Thank you, Hiro. Yes, well, 1,000 thanks to you, sir. So sarcastic, that just makes you sound even more hostile. You don't gotta be all rough on the edges, Hina. Be a little nicer to Hiro. Hey Hina, what the heck happened? Oh, we just got into a fight and I lost my temper and flew off the handle. You lost your temper first. Let me guess, the fight was because of Sakura?
But
At first, I tried to just ignore it. If you let jerk buttholes get to you all the time, you never have time left to live your life. But she wouldn't let it go, so I just... Without thinking about it, I felt like I just wanted to punch her like 12 times.
Serious?
12 punches isn't really without thinking. That's a lot. And when things got out of hand, Genocide Jack got let loose, right?
sorry.
It's my own fault, but I just couldn't take it anymore. Understandable. Because Sakura. It's Sakura. Because she was saying all those terrible things about my friends, you know? Before I knew it, Hina's eyes started to welling up to tears. And just as the tears were on the brink of spilling over, the door to the nurse's office burst open. I thought the door was gonna fly off its hinges. Who opened the door? And there, she stood before us, Sakura, Kyoko?
Hina.
Sakura! Sakura! You're hurt. What happened? Oh, nothing. It's not a big deal. Makoto, Hiro, what's the meaning of this? Ooh, there's gonna be a fight. It wasn't me. It was Genocide Jill. It's all that demented, murderous fiend's fault. Oh no. To hurt Hina. Damn you. To leave me alone but hurt her. What is this? What is this? I'm okay. Really, it's just a scratch. Ooh, Sakura's mad.
No forgiveness.
Unforgivable.
I can't forgive this.
I can't forgive them. Now Hiro's yelling. Hiro, if you want to hate someone, hate me. If you want to hurt someone, hurt me. I don't hate you exactly. Why? Somebody save me. Hiro nearly shipped over himself as he ran screaming out of the nurse's office. But just a second later, who's here now? Kyoko? What's going on?
Hey.
What's all this noise about? Kyoko stood in the doorway of the nurse's office, taking Hiro's spot in the room.
It would seem...
I gathered that something happened? Kyoko, please, you have to stop Sakura.
Wait.
You don't need to stop me. I'm okay. I'm not gonna do anything, I'm drawing a line right here and now. Drawing a line? Goodbye. Wait, Sakura! Hina sprang into action, leaving the nurse's office to chase after Sakura. The only ones left were... Oh, Kyoko. You gotta talk it out. Talk it out. Kyoko? Are you still mad? Yeah, I figured.
That's fine.
It's fine. Huh?
Whew.
About that issue we discussed earlier, it doesn't matter anymore. Then do you forgive me for not being able to talk about it?
In other words...
You could have told me about Sakura and Monokuma fighting, but you stayed quiet. You were only thinking of Sakura and that's why you didn't tell me, right? You didn't want to confuse everyone until you could talk to her and be sure what you saw. That's what you were thinking and that's why you didn't tell me, right? Exactly. Yeah. To think like that.
I wouldn't have expected such arrogance from you.
Ooh. What?
Because...
Because ultimately that means you don't trust me. That's true. No, that's not it. But if that's how you feel, I can't really change your mind. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
It's fine. I've already forgotten about it. Besides,
And
I may have overreacted. She's blushing. Kyoko? Huh? Anyway, it's over and done with. Like I said, let's just forget about it. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you. I mean, at least the issue's resolved, kind of. Oh. You talked to Kyoko? Oh, something else. Okay. What is it you wanted to talk to me about?
Indeed.
Actually, I'd like you to come somewhere with me. I have business there. Where?
So...
Just come with me and you'll find out. I guess, but...
Shall we go?
Well then, shall we get going? With her typical indifference, Kyoko turned and walked away, setting a brisk pace. Ah, Kyoko. I hurried to catch up to her. She walked ahead in silence. Like always, and in silence I chased her. And eventually, we arrived. Where are we? Oh, the dressing room? The dressing room? So, there's something else you mentioned. Does that have something to do with alter ego?
Indeed.
Ooh, it does. That's right, it has to do with alter ego. But you said we didn't need alter ego anymore.
Wrong.
I didn't say we didn't need him. I just said he'd done his job. Besides, it's not us that needs alter ego. He has business with us. Huh?
Right.
Alter ego asked me to bring others to come see him. Apparently, he has something he wants to ask us. Oh? Alter Ego wants to ask us something? What does he want to ask us? Can we talk right now? Ooh. Hello. Oh, so it's just the two of you? Kyoko and Makoto? Kyoko's fingers glided across the keyboard. Is 2 not enough? No, it's okay. 2 should be plenty. But what is it he wants to ask us?
Indeed.
Let's find out, shall we? Kyoko typed in a question. What did you want to ask us? Oh yeah, so... I'd like you to take me somewhere where you can connect me to the school network.
What?
What? Wait, can Alter Ego find something out? Some juicy information? Kyoko and I quickly glanced at each other. She replied. Why? Well, you said my job was done, right? But to just stop here, saying I finished my work, I don't want that. I want to keep being helpful to everyone. Oh, I want to work as hard as everyone else so we can all get out of here. That's what Master would want too. So to help everyone else. To solve the mystery of the school. The only way I can help is if you connect me to the school network. But if you did that, that's basically suicide. I'm positive the mastermind would find out about it. They'd find you and they'd... You agree, right, Kyoko? It is risky. I realize how dangerous it could be. But still, I have to do this. I'm scared, but I can handle it. I don't really understand why, but... When I think about everyone else, my courage starts to grow. You might think I'm just some inhuman AI, but it's true. So, it's okay. If it's for the sake of everyone else, I won't be afraid. I couldn't help but get lost in that voice. It was just too committed. Too admirable. Too fragile.
Hey.
You remember what you asked before, right, Makoto? You asked what the difference is between a person and a program, right? Yeah?
Certainly.
When I talk to Alter Ego, I don't know. I have no idea how to answer that question. I think maybe that's a question even the program's creator can't answer. But I can say this.
Correct.
There's no question that Alter Ego is our friend. Yes, Kyoko is amazing. Kyoko. To be honest, I don't want Alter Ego to push himself anymore. Because if we take any more risks, the mastermind really will notice it. But...
Makoto.
Let's do it, Makoto. Let's connect Alter Ego to the network. But...
Hey.
He's our friend, so I want to take his feelings into consideration. And he says that he wants to fight alongside his friends.
Now.
If you were in his place, could you sit by and do nothing in this situation? If you saw everyone else fighting and doing their best, could you just look the other way? I mean, no. That's the right answer, Makoto. Or would you stand up? Stand up tall next to everyone else and tell them you're a friend? Hey, are you guys fighting? If it's about me, please don't. I want to believe in myself. I want to be able to say, I know I can do this. So please, let me try.
Listen.
And besides, there's one place where the mastermind might not notice. One place?
That's right.
Remember? There's another place besides here where there's no surveillance camera. The bathroom? Was it the bathroom? Uh-oh, no. A room without the surveillance camera. The secret room. Right? That's it. Secret room you told me about. Oh yeah. I definitely remember there was no surveillance camera in there.
Indeed.
And I do believe you can connect to the network from there. I remember seeing an Ethernet port on the wall. However, just because there's no camera there doesn't mean there's no danger. Yeah, Makoto got bonked in there. There's no way to be sure the mastermind isn't monitoring the network somehow. We'll also have to move Alter Ego and the mastermind may spot us going into the secret room. If they pick up on any of this, then it's over. You're right.
That's That's what we have to do.
But despite all that, I still think we need to try.
Correct.
Because that's our best chance of finding any new clues. Kyoko. In that case, will you let me carry him? There's no way you can hide him with what you're wearing, right? So, let me do it.
It's true.
What are you wearing then, Makoto? Okay then, I'll leave it to you. Thank you.
So then,
Then, let's get started. It's gonna be a little cramped for you, Alter Ego. Bear with us, okay? We started packing him up right away. I closed the laptop and stuffed it underneath my jacket. Ah, it tickles. Shh, you can't talk right now. We're gonna move you to another room until we get there. You have to be absolutely silent, okay? Understood. Your command has been implemented. Good. To have him react like a machine like that all of a sudden, I didn't know how to react.
Makoto.
In the secret room, there are a bunch of different cables in one of the desk drawers. So there might be a network cable in there?
However,
Assuming the mastermind hasn't taken it already. Well, all we can do is go and check for ourselves.
it's true.
Agreed. Let's head to the secret room. Let's go. Sneak to the secret room. Wait, actually, we can teleport. Right here, yeah. Right? Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Makoto.
Why?
Are you sure all the documents are gone? I refuse to believe you. Go, and check again. What?
Listen to me.
Just hurry up and go, and to make sure you don't run off, I'm gonna wait right here. Oh, I get it, she's acting. Great skills, Kyoko. She's amazing. She was so forceful, I thought I'd made her mad again somehow.
Just a second.
Why are you just standing there? Hurry up and go. Oh, okay, I'm going.
So then,
And to be thorough. I'm counting on you. Kyoko's counting on us, so we have to do it right. Okay, first we have to find a network cable. Okay, in one of the drawers. According to Kyoko, there should be a bunch of cables in this drawer. Found it. This is a network cable, right? Now we just have to connect Alter Ego. I immediately got to work. I pulled out the laptop and connected it to the Ethernet port with the cable. And that should do it.
That's right.
Yeah, I think it'll work.
Leave it to me.
Just leave it the rest to me. I swear I'll find something. I might be able to connect to the outside world. If I can, I see if I can call for help. So please, just wait a little while longer. Just hold tight and put your faith in me. Okay. As I was about to leave, I decided to leave him with one last thing. No matter what, we're gonna get out of here. You and all the rest of us as friends. Friends? Even me? Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Makoto. Okay,
Makoto.
we're gonna do this. How'd it go? Well, it went okay, but all the documents were gone just like I told you. My reply was an unintentional mix of acting and real feelings.
Correct.
I see. Then there's nothing left for us here.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Before I knew it, Kyoko was walking away. She wasn't acting anymore, that much was for sure. Ah, Kyoko.
What?
Yes? So we're just gonna split up?
Why is that?
Of course, I have no reason to stay with you at this point. Well, maybe, but isn't that a little too direct? She is direct. Should I hesitate and fumble for something to say? You're so high maintenance. Go tell him. That's not what I meant. I just had more I wanted to talk to you about, like, what are you gonna do about Sakura?
It's true.
Well, something has to be done, it's true.
However,
But the way things are right now, there's no way to persuade anyone. They don't have the mind to listen. Then what should we...
so
If we can find some new clue, that would likely change the situation. That's all we can hope for right now. Which is why Alter Ego.
correct.
All we can do is wait and believe in our friends. You're right. That's our only option. We parted ways and headed back to my room. I'm kinda tired, so I laid down in bed. Maybe it was because of the stress I was moving alter ego, but I was way more tired than I realized. So before long at all, I fell asleep. I had completely dozed off. Ooh? Who's here? Sakura? Huh? Kyoko? Sakura? The sharp sound of the doorbell pierced my sleepy haze and pulled me back into the real world. Who's there? Rattle.
Makoto.
Kyoko. Makoto, get out of here. Kyoko, what's going on?
Indeed.
Hina just came to see me and she was white as a ghost. It sounds like something's happened. No. What? As soon as I heard those words, my heart started to beat a little faster. Or maybe Hina's overreacting again. I suddenly found myself wide awake. She said for us to come to the rec room. The rec room? Okay, let's hurry. Hina? What happened? Makoto! Kyoko! Hina, what's wrong? Something's not right. In the rec room. What's inside? There was a window on the rec room door and I hurried to look inside. And when I did... Sakura? What are you doing? Sakura? Is she unconscious? She's sitting up in a chair like she's bowing her head. She doesn't look dead.
Okay.
She's not dead. What's going on? Did something happen to her? I was just walking past and I happened to notice her through the window. Maybe she's just resting. You know, after all her intense workouts, she needs to rest a bit. But I couldn't get the door open. I tried knocking, I tried calling her name. But she wouldn't respond. Please, don't tell me she's dead. So, what should we do? What are you gonna do?
Anyway.
First of all, we need to get into that room. But the door is locked, right? And if we break in, we'll be violating school regulations.
Listen to me.
We're gonna force our way in. I just said,
Wrong.
the door isn't locked. It's not locked because the rec room door doesn't have a lock. Then why is it blocked? Huh? Then why?
It would seem.
It feels like the door is pressing up against something inside the room. Is it the chair? Chair?
In other words.
Either way, this door isn't locked, which means as far as I can tell, the rule doesn't apply. Then there's no problem if we break in.
Indeed.
Let's smash the window, that should be the fastest way. Why did Sakura block the door? She really wants her alone time. Okay, I'll go get something to break it with. Wait right here. Inside the rec room, Sakura still hasn't moved an inch. She's just unconscious, right? She's unconscious. Who attacked her? Is she okay? I mean, it's Sakura, so I'm sure. Kyoko didn't reply. There was only silence. But that silence didn't last long. Here! I found a broom in the classroom! Use it!
Makoto.
You can handle this, right, Makoto?
Please.
Come on, please hurry! Okay, you two, stand back. I took hold of the broom and swung as hard as I could. Aiming directly at the window, all it took was one solid hit. Crash. The window shattered into 100 pieces, scattering across the rec room floor. I stuck my head through now the open window and started jostling the chair leaning against the door. The chair's pretty heavy, but if I can just... I pushed on it with all my strength and finally the knob turned. Sakura! I ran up to her as fast as I could. But the moment I laid my hand on her, no, please. No. No, why? Why? All I felt was cold dead. I could only feel the last lingering warmth of a living body. Not Sakura. Life had abandoned Sakura's body. And then... Oh no, not the announcement. She's really dead.
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
Another class trial now, for sure. Oh my god, Sakura. She's the one I didn't want to have die. Huh?
Sakura.
Sakura's? Ooh, Hina's gonna break down.
Sakura's dead? She's really dead?
I heard Hina talking, but my eyes stared steadily forward. I could only look on at Sakura's dead body. We didn't make it in time. It's happened again. Muttering to herself, Kyoko began to gently inspect Sakura's body. I wondered, was she confirming that Sakura really was dead, checking for a pulse or reaction? I have to get them. I have to go get the others. On shaky legs, Hina left the rec room. And I... Why? Why did this have to happen? Why Sakura? That's all I could say. I repeated it over and over again. I need to examine Sakura's body. I just stood there motionless behind her while she checked Sakura's corpse. Time passed. While I stood there unable to do a thing, time just passed. And after I don't know how long, I got everyone. Over? Oh, so she's dead, huh?
I see.
Sakura's been killed, I see. As soon as they arrived, Kyoko began.
Just a second.
You heard the announcement just now, right? So you know what this means. Sakura was murdered, and by someone in this very room. Is that what you're gonna say? No. Whoever killed her. It's not just someone in this room.
It's your fault.
It was one of you, Hiro, Byakuya, Toko. One of you killed Sakura. Hiro, not Hiro, Byakuya or Toko. Or you. It would be the craziest plot twist if Hina killed Sakura. What? You're accusing us before we even begun the investigation? I don't need to investigate anything. Because you hated her, you hated the sight of her. One of you did it, I know. You know it? Oh, Monokuma. Jeez, I didn't know your power level would increase by that much just by getting mad. What are you doing here? Isn't it obvious I'm here to hand out my little murder flyer? That's right. It's the next Monokuma file. And don't get so mad, Miss Ashihina, or you're gonna ruin that lewd little face of yours. Now then, with that, Hold on. There's something I want to ask you. Huh? It was you, wasn't it? You killed Sakura? Uh-huh. Sakura wanted to challenge the mastermind to a duel. Maybe you and her fought again and then...
In other words,
And I killed her? Sorry, not quite, actually, not even close. That whole thing is totally irrelevant now. Sakura came to the most regrettable end without even getting the chance to finish things with me. Oh, that's horrible. Sakura. Which, thank God for that. It saved me the trouble of having gone through with our little fight. She would have beaten you up. But even for someone like me, it would have been no mean feat to take down a behemoth like that.
hey,
I gotta tell you, I was actually pretty worried. I mean, she violated the rule by attacking me in the first place, but I wasn't able to punish her. So, I don't know who it was, but whoever the blackened is this time, I owe you one.
what is this?
You owe them one? Oopsie, before you get all pissy potty at me, you better figure out who did it first. Cause I mean, your lives are all on the line, right? Ooh.
What is this?
What the hell? He owes him one? I hate him. I hate this whole thing. Well, I for one am glad it was Sakura. She was working for the mastermind after all. You should have gotten murdered, Byakuya. How can you say that now? Sorry, but I don't have time for your squabbling. The next game has already begun. If you want to be angry at someone, be angry at whoever killed Sakura. Right now, our top priority needs to be uncovering Sakura's killer. If we can't do that, we're all dead. Then let's decide who will stand guard this time. I'll do it. Hina? I'm okay. Just let me handle it. Besides, I want to be here with Sakura.
That's fine.
Okay, then Hina's guard number 1, but we need one more. Kyoko, that's you.
What?
You're always a thorn in my side. This time just stand by and watch quietly. Consider that an order. An order?
That's fine.
You don't order Kyoko around. Fine, I'll stay behind. Then it's settled. Let's begin, shall we? Hold on. Before that, there's something I want to ask.
What?
Which is... Hiro, Byakuya, Toko, none of you are allowed to step foot in the crime scene. What?
It's your fault.
One of you killed Sakura. I won't let someone like that come anywhere near her.
Stop talking.
Don't be stupid, our lives are in just as much danger as yours. We have every right to investigate. I don't care what you say, I'm not letting the one who killed Sakura anyone near her. Even if it means I have to use force, you're not getting in here. Well, it appears further discussion would be a waste of time. How about a compromise?
It's all
I won't ask you to let all of us in. Just let me. What? You don't really care, do you? You're both useless anyways. To be honest, that's kind of true in regards to the class trial. Nope, don't really care. I'd rather spend our time coming up with another splendid fantasy involving Master anyway. And you, Hiro? Do you really object? If you're gonna go that far, what can I do? I mean, I don't have anything to hide, so why should I care?
It's all clear now.
Then it's decided.
What are you saying?
Nothing's decided.
Calm down.
I know how you feel, Hina, but you should agree to the request. But
Hey,
we have to find out who killed Sakura.
correct.
For those of us still alive and to honor Sakura in memory. Fine, I guess that's okay. But no matter what, Byakuya, you absolutely aren't allowed to touch her. Naturally, who would want to touch a filthy dead body? Oh, Byakuya, you ain't really asking for another slap to the face.
Listen.
That's enough fighting, we need to focus on the investigation from here on out. Everyone, keep this in mind, if we can't uncover Sakura's killer,
Listen to me.
all of us face execution. Finding out who killed Sakura. It's not a matter of hoping we can do it. If we want to survive, we have to do it. It's a kind of hopeless hope. We have no choice but just to do it. It should be easier, right? There's less suspects? Right? I mean, that should be the case. I'd better check the Monokuma file before anything else. The victim was Sakura Ogami. The time of death is estimated to be around 12 o'clock noon. The body was discovered in the rec room on the 3rd floor of the school. There was evidence of a strong blow to the victim's head. No other injuries were noted to the victim's head. However, it seems that at some point the victim suffered from violent vomiting of blood to the head. It was a sneak attack then. Because no one could bonk Sakura on the head without her not knowing. Vomiting of blood. Monokuma file number 4 has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Hey,
I think the case this time might be a challenge. Why's that?
so...
The only way into the rec room is the door we just came through. And that door had been jammed shut with the chair from inside the rec room. Which means the killer would have had to escape somehow after barring the door. So if the door was blocked from the inside and there was no way in or out till we broke the window, how did the killer get out? There's like zero escape, right?
In other words,
this is a classic locked room murder. Locked room murder? I guess you might see this kind of thing a lot in mystery movies or books or whatever. But could it really happen in real life and right before our very eyes like this?
hey,
Are you curious to hear more about what a locked room murder entails? Sure, if you don't mind.
that's fine.
When you break down this kind of murder mystery, there are 4 basic types. The first type is when the locked room is created after the actual crime is committed. It simply means that the killer commits the crime and through some special method seals the door. This mainly involves some sort of trick involving the locking of the room. Oh, like a string or something. Where they bar the door and they close it, but then they lock it from the outside. Basic approach includes using a string or simple mechanism. A string, yeah. There are a number of variations. So for that, all we have to do is check the door to see if that's what it was, right?
Correct.
The second type is when the locked room already exists before the crime is committed. A suicide, right? Where the person kills themselves.
In other
Oh?
words,
Basically, the killer uses a special contraption or tool from outside to target the victim inside. Oh, killing from the outside? To be honest, that would be really hard to do. You push a switch and it fires a handgun. You shoot an arrow through a gap in the door, something like that.
however,
But in this case, it doesn't seem to fit. Yeah, how would that work? Because Sakura was inside the room already. How would they bar the door and then get out? There are no guns or arrows in school and the door doesn't have any gap that would allow it. Yeah, I think we can probably cross that one off the list.
it's true.
The third type is when the killer stays in the room until it's opened up. That's not possible. I don't think that's possible. No one hid in here. Everyone was outside. What do you mean by that?
In other words,
They stay hidden, and when the doors open, they use the confusion to blend in with the group. They pretend they showed up along with everyone else, and that's that. That sounds like it could have been possible, maybe.
it's true.
And the fourth final type is when it wasn't actually a locked room at all. Not a locked room.
In other words,
By that, I mean there's actually an alternate escape route somewhere within the room. You see this a lot in novels and things, but in reality, it's generally not possible. Then you think we can cross that one off too?
indeed.
I believe so, yes. So when it comes to locked room mysteries, those are the basics. So there are 4 possibilities. And Kyoko, which one of those 4 seems most likely in this case? The first one. I feel like the first one with the string or locking the door from the outside after the murder is the one that actually makes the most sense. That's a good question, and answering that should be our primary focus during this trial. But right now, I can't really say. I see. The way the killer set up the locked room, till I figure that out, the truth behind Sakura's death will stay hidden. It's definitely a tough mystery. I need to concentrate and investigate as much as I can. For Sakura, if nothing else. Or Sakura. Okay, so yeah, this is kind of crazy. If it was locking the room from the outside, only Byakuya and Kyoko could have pulled that off. But we know for sure it's not Kyoko. But Byakuya? He's a big suspect in this too. Or this might actually be crazy, but instead of a murder, do you think Sakura killed herself? That would make sense. Sakura barred the door with the chair, killed herself, and just sat there. Wait. And it mentioned her vomiting up blood, and we discovered there's poison in the chem lab. Do you think maybe she just drank the poison? Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna end off here. So next episode, we're gonna explore and investigate the mystery of Sakura's murder or death. So thank you so much guys for watching, and if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel to stay notified on any future uploads. So yeah, thank you so much again guys for watching, and I will see you guys again next time. Okay, bye!